What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you. Gonna do a little breakdown of Hitmontop. Probably the most underrated Pokemon, in my opinion. Hitmontop right now is in the RU tier, rarely used. But me personally, I think it's really, really slept on. First of all, it can perform many roles. It could be a support Pokemon. It can come in with stuff like Fake Out or where is it? Or Mock Punch. It could be a really good priority user with Technician, Fake Out, Mock Punch, Pursue, Rapid Spin. It's a really good Technician user. All of these are powered up by Technician. All really useful moves, especially Pursue and Rapid Spin. I believe Hitmontop is it's the only Rapid Spinner with Technician. Along with that, it has really good special defense, along with being able to carry Assault Vest, because it doesn't really run very many. It doesn't have too many status. Doesn't have any non-damaging moves. Doesn't have very much. So it could be like a really bulky wall to absorb stuff like Draco Meteors or Flamethrowers. Or it could be, to even enhance it, you could go Intimidate to soften blows from physical attackers, like a close combat or a U-turn. Intimidate also checks stuff like Garchomp, which isn't running clear amulet anymore, so that's checked. Stuff like Great Tusk, mainly physical attackers get hit by this thing, along with leftovers. That could be pretty helpful. There, you can also, oh yeah, you can go a full out offense set with Life Orb or leftovers or Assault Vest if you want to be even more bulky. You can go like Close Comp, Mock Punch, or Sucker Punch. Me personally, I would go Sucker Punch, Pursuit to trap Ghost type, because you can come in on a Shadow Ball, then they're gonna be like, oh crap, I can't do that. You can replace Sucker Punch with Triple Axle, but my favorite thing about this Pokemon is it it gets bulk up, which not only is a great move, but boosts this pretty much base 100 attack and defense. Basically doubles it, or not doubles it, but now it's like pretty much 150 attack and defense after one bulk up, which is just insane. Not even to mention the EVs. Now, it has a base 50 HP, which means its defenses are going to be really hit by that. So you're mainly always going to want to invest a lot into HP unless you're wanting to go for an all-out physical speedy Hitmontop, but I wouldn't recommend going for a speedy Hitmontop because it's got a really middling speed stat. It can go Choice Scarf to help it with that, but the most it gets is 262, which highest you're gonna get is 393, which stuff like Dragapult, Whoa, holy shit, 393? Uninvested Dragapult. Oh, damn. Actually, yeah. Hitmontop with Choice Scarf can outrun most of the entire meta. Most of the entire meta if they don't invest into speed, which I don't think Pokemon like Dragapult I don't think like Dragapult or Iron Valiant are really gonna invest into speed. Maybe like Garchomp, but you have triple axle, so nobody's gonna want to switch their Garchomp into that triple axle. Another thing you don't need on the Choice Scarf set, you also get access to stuff like Rapid Spin, which could be really helpful, but if you are gonna, I would just go, no. If you're gonna, I wouldn't. Oh, it also gets access to High Jump Kick, which is inconsistent, but still really good. But you also get access to Stone Edge, which can absolutely destroy, like, Charizard or any fire types. I know Heatran might be able to tank it. You'll absolutely demolish Volcarona trying to Quiver Dance on you. Skeledirge probably will be able to eat one or two of them, but it's got some really good coverage. Not amazing, but it's really good for what it gets. Another set it can run is a supportive set with, like, no, Citrus Berry. It could run, like, Mach Punch and Substitute, and then it can help its teammate with coaching, which is like a bulk up, but for your other teammate. So you can pair this up pretty well with someone like Mega Heracross or like Scizor. Scizor would absolutely love this because it gets dominated by fire types. Glacier, he would love Hitmontop as a teammate. I don't believe it gets, yeah, no. You don't have any thinkles to bulk yourself up, and this would just be really helpful along with Sword Stance or a Trick Room. You get Trick Room, right? Well, good thing for you, he doesn't get Trick Room. Oh, but he also gets Wide Guard, which could be pretty helpful for, like, Rock Slide or Dazzling Gleam for spread moves. Overheat, or it could also function under Trick Room pretty well. 1/3. Not very many Pokemon are gonna. If you are investing into Trick Room, then no decently good Pokemon is gonna be able to underspeed you unless they are specifically, like, really slow. Like King Gambit here. He's 136. Uninvested. That's a base 50 speed that you underspeed. So only stuff that's under base 50 speed will naturally underspeed you. And like under base 48 speed. Because you even underspeed King Gambit. Also, Hitmontop gets access to Rapid Spin, which is an incredible move. It's not very good in VGC because its hazards aren't very prevalent in VGC, but in singles it's really good, along with Pursuit. Where is it? Wide Lens, Triple Axle maybe, or if you don't want to do that, you can go for a Life Orb. Or maybe even a Punching Glove if you're scared of Rough Skin or Rocky Helmet. Oh shit. You also get access to other stuff. But what I'm trying to get at is Hitmontop has a lot of versatility. Also, if you're worried about your speed, you could just lap on Agility. You also get a Technician boost to Aerial Ace, which is now a base 9 flying type attack. So you can hit other fighting types or grass types who might give you some trouble, like Annihilate or Boom. It's got some good coverage, but mainly like fighting types, because none of these, except for Aerial Ace, but none of these hit fighting types for super effective. And you're going to want to do that sometimes because of the amount of fighting types that are prevalent in VGC and singles, because of the amount of the great distribution of close combat. Speaking of that, well, no. It also gets access to agility, so if you are worried about its speed, naturally, again, you're gonna have to invest a lot, unless you do a plus nature. Whoa, the fuck did I do? You're gonna have to invest quite a bit if you want to outspeed stuff naturally, but with agility, you can go for agility, and now you're at 480 or something. So that's pretty good. You're going to be able to outspeed max speed Dragapult, I believe. Yeah, you outspeed max speed Dragapult unless he has a Choice Scarf, which Dragapult really cannot afford to have Choice Scarf, especially because of how fast it is. It can also use Roleplay to cycle Intimidate onto its teammate. It can cycle abilities, like one-time use abilities, so you can use it again. Or you can even pair it up with Mega Mawile so that it doesn't get run over by Earthquake. But Hitmontop, it's got a lot of versatility. Fake Out, really good. Mach Punch, really good. Honestly, I think my favorite set would be the Technician set with Ace, Bulk Up. No, not Bulk Up. Mach Punch, Triple Axle, and then Bulk Up. And then I would use like a Slackberry maybe. Or if you don't want to get that close, then you can use Soul Vest to take advantage of its base 110 special defense, which will make it a really good wall. And change that into a Pursuit, a close combat for actual good damage. Or an Earthquake for coverage. I would just go for Stone Edge though. But this is a set that I would really like. That I really like. Just mix and matching a lot of stuff. Again, Wide Guard, really good it's really good when you need it. But other than that, it's somewhat niche. But when it comes up, it's really good.